Online guys? Online guys, is anybody new today?
Sir, can you please explain one word example for paragraph sentences words, sir?
I will do today we will do that next.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. 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 Okay, done. Done, guys. Okay, nice. Thank you. See, guys, everyone. Yesterday, this is what actually, we have discussed, right? What I told is, okay. Why don't we write the programs in our mother tongue? What? First of all, is your computer understands your Java? You can take it. Yeah. Huh. Is computer understand Java? Obviously, no. Am I right or not? Right. What computer can understand? Binary. Then how it is? How are you writing the programs in Java so that your program is executed? Because of translators. So why don't we write the programs directly in English or Hindi? Because we
only
don't
understands binary language.
because we don't have any translators. Okay. Right. Good. Right. Very good. Now coming to the point. I told if you want to write any program or if you want to write programs in any programming language, irrespective of, I'm not talking about only Java, but in general, if you want to write program in any language, you should know what are the tokens, how to write the statements by using their syntax. I told in the last session, just in English, how do we write paragraphs? If I want to write paragraph, I need to form the sentences, right? If I want to form the sentences, what I need to form? Words. But just by forming the words, can we make it as a sentence? No. We should also apply grammar. Similarly, when it comes to programming, first we should know about tokens. If at all you want to write programs, first what you should know? Tokens you should know. Okay. I told how many types of tokens that we have? 5 types. Today I'll tell about them once again. Okay. If I know the tokens, can I form the statements directly? No. I also need to know the syntax. In English, we have what? Grammar. But here we have what? Syntax. So what I should know? Syntax. By applying syntax, tokens are applied with the syntax to form the statements. With the statements, we can form the programs. So programs are created through statements. Statements are created through tokens. But to form the statements, we also need to follow the syntax. That syntax may vary from one language to another language. You are getting my point or not? Language to language, maybe there is a slight change in syntax. You are getting my point? Let's take, for example, guys in online, are you getting what point I'm saying now? Yes. There is a link provided to join in WhatsApp group, guys. Online guys, join to this WhatsApp group to get the updates. A link is provided in chat box. Everyone? Okay. Right? Is my screen not visible? Am I not audible to you?
Visible and audible.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So I think it's for everyone. I think it's for everyone. I think everyone able to see my screen and everyone able to listen to my voice. I think so. Can I expect that?
Sir.
Online guys, can I
Yes, sir.
expect that? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay. Yeah, just letter Y is enough in chat box. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. See, guys, I told in between these sentences and words, here I would like to write something called as what here? Grammar. What is it? Grammar. So we can form the sentences with the help of words by applying grammar, na? But what about programming now? Syntax. Okay. Now today our focus will be on first, what are the 5 types of tokens that any programming language contains? Every programming language contains 5 types of tokens only. And every programming language contains, and I'm not talking about Java, including Java. Every programming language contains 5 types of statements only. Okay, tokens are how many types? 5 types. Statements are how many types? 5 types only. In Java or any language? I'm talking about Java, or am I talking about any language? Any language. Any language you take, that every language is going to contain 5 types of tokens, 5 types of statements. Today I'm going to give you a clarity on that. Okay, right? Let's start with. Okay. But language to language, what will change? Syntax will change. Okay. See, for example, to get clarity, I'll give you. Don't worry. Suppose I'm writing in English one statement called, I am drinking water. My statement is what? I am drinking water. Can you tell me, what do you say in Hindi? What do you say in Hindi? I am means main. Tell me, मैं पानी पी रहा हूं. But you don't say मैं पी रहा हूं पानी. Am I right or not? Form the same statement in Hindi. Exactly same. I am drinking water. Tell me in Hindi. Exact same statement. I am. मैं पी रहा हूं पानी. But what's the actual statement? मैं पानी पी रहा हूं. Okay, if it is Telugu, I am నేను డ్రింకింగ్ తాగుతున్నాను నీళ్లు. In Telugu. But what's the actual statement? నేను నీళ్లు తాగుతున్నాను. Similarly, in Hindi, I am, मैं पानी पी रहा हूं. But in English, I am drinking water. Syntax different, na? You are getting drinking first here. But what about in Hindi and Telugu? You are getting water first. That is called subject. Right? Water is object. You remember, drinking is subject. In English, subject followed by object. But in normal other languages, object followed by subject. Means what is changed? Syntax. What about Java, Python? Suppose today you are learning Java, tomorrow you have a requirement to learn Python. What will change? But there also, tokens are 5 types only. Statements are 5 types only. I'll tell you why 5 types only. Why 5? Are we 5 favorite? Right? Are we 5 favorite? Like Draupadi has 5 husbands. Right? It's not like that. I'll tell you the reason. Today, guys in online try to listen to me now. So I'm just going back to our subject now. From general discussion, slowly we'll move on to subject now. So first of all, I'm talking about tokens. So tell me first of all, what is my point here? What's the point I want to say? The point I want to say is what? Yeah. Words are formed into what? Sentences. By applying what? By applying grammar. Similarly, tell me guys. Similarly, tell me what? Similarly, what? Tokens are formed into statements by applying syntax. Okay, guys. Right. Good. Guys, similarly, tokens are formed into statements by applying what now? Syntax. How many types of tokens are there? 5 types. In Java or any language? In any language. In any language, tokens are 5 types. Tokens are how many types? 5 types. Number 1, keywords. Number 1, keywords. Number 2, identifiers. Number 2, what? Identifiers. Number 3, operators. What is number 3? Operators. Number 4, strings. Number 4, strings. Okay. Then number 5. No. It's not oops, right? Oops is one, one model, one paradigm. This is like that. Oops is one paradigm or a model. Okay, right? Keywords, identifiers, operators, strings. Then one more is there. Totally how many? Totally how many I said? 5. Tokens are 5 types. Keywords, identifiers, operators, strings. No, data type comes under keyword only. Data type comes under keyword only. Okay, right? Any other one you need to guess now. Somebody you can type in chat box also. No, not separator. Separator is a syntax. No. That comes under variables comes under identifiers. Data types comes under keywords. Okay, keywords. No.
Constant.
No. There comes under identifiers, operators, strings, keywords. No. There is one more is there. No. Loops again comes under the syntax of keyword. For is a keyword, while is a keyword. They are keywords. Okay. There is one more. Try to find. Okay, I'll tell you, but try to find. I mean, try to think on that. Yesterday also I told this actually. There are 5 types
Literals.
of. Sorry.
Literals.
Exactly. Correct. Now, answer is what? Literals. Okay, what is that? Right. Very good. You have to remember. Okay. Totally, how many types are there? 5 types are there. What are 5 types of tokens now? Keywords, identifiers, operators, strings, literals. Is it in Java language or any language? Any language. Any language. Any language. I will tell you now. Literal means value 10, 20.15. You remember 20.15 or say any other value. Something like character A, otherwise 32.1567. These are all. That is called literals simply. We call it literal. Okay, right? Totally, how many types of tokens are there? 5 types. Okay. Statements are also how many types I told? 5 types. Let me tell you. Is it in Java or any language? Right. I'll tell you. Keyword means what? What are the some keywords available in Java? Most of the keywords are available in other languages also. Maybe one language may have 2-3 keywords more, or one language may have 2-3 keywords less. But overall, the programming languages are containing almost here and there the same number of keywords you can find out. For is there in Java. For is a keyword. For is there in Python. For is there in C Sharp, in C, in C++, in Go, in Kotlin, in Apex, blah, 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 everywhere. Multiple languages. Got my point? So almost the languages are containing same keywords. Maybe one language contain more keyword, one language may contain some less keywords, but keywords are there in every programming language and almost the keywords are same, right? I'll tell you, keyword means what, identifier means what, we'll discuss. Sorry. Now, in any language, right? Tell me, statements are how many types? 5 types. Statements are 5 types. Let me tell you. One is memory statement. One is what statement? Memory statement. You have to listen. You have to learn very properly. One is memory statement. Okay, try to understand my point. Second one is arithmetic and logic statement. Arithmetic and logic statement. I'll tell you why 5 statements only. One is memory statement. Second one, arithmetic and logic statement. Okay, right? Next one, input statement. What statement? Input statement. Order can be any order, just I'm writing. Next one is output statement. Output statement. Next one is control statement. How many types? 5 types. In which language? Huh? Is it Java or any language? Right. Whenever you want to write statements in any language, how do you write programs? Programs are written through statements only, na? How many types of statements can be there in any program? 5 types only. Not in Java, not in Python, not in C Sharp, not in C++. In any language. Statements are 5 types. Tokens are 5 types. Why 5 types of statements only? Can you guess online, guys? Offline, guys, also. Yeah, please respond, guys. Online, guys, you need to respond fastly. If you know, please type in chat box also. Otherwise, you can unmute yourself and you can just tell me the answer. Why 5 types of statements only? You guys, offline guys, you also can try answer. Why 5 types of statements only? Why 5 types of statements only? Oh, this I have not saved. Assigning the values of means okay. Okay. Why only these 5 types only there? That's what my question. Okay, arithmetic means it will do this. Control means it will do this. Okay. JVM is there for Java. Right? JVM is a virtual machine for Java. But what about Python? Python doesn't have a JVM, right? But I told my statements are how many types? 5. In Java or any language? Any language. Right. Okay. Meanwhile, you think, guys, this is actually the previous batch notes they have to, I need to share them. I will first of all store it where it is coming, not coming. Why? Oh, done. Okay, I'll do it for them later. Here I'll draw for you. Okay, right? I'll tell you the answer, guys. But before that, I'm expecting any guess from your end. Guys, in online guys, please try to respond if you know. If you don't know, also you can respond, no problem. Okay. You can try at least. You can try at least, right? Yeah. Akshay, Ashutosh. 1 minute. Okay. Bhagya Lakshmi, Chaitanya. Okay, Sai Kumar. Kalpak, Kapil, Krunal, Naveen, Nikita, Rahul. You're all there, right? You're listening to me, right? Do you have any idea on that? Surya, Tanisha, Vijay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Very good. I will let you know now. Everybody, look at this. Do you know one 12 marks question you written in examinations, which is called explain a block diagram of a computer. Do you know that? 12 marks question. We need to write one diagram followed by all this, that, this. These are all input devices. These are all output devices. Am I right or not? Yes. Which is called a block diagram of computer. Okay. Block diagram of computer means, what I can say, just I just want to tell you, block diagram of computer means, 3 boxes are there. This is box 1. This is box 1. Okay. This is box 2. It is looking like one TV with 2 speakers. Okay, we used to write like this, na? One diagram we need to draw like this, and we will keep some lines between them. We'll keep some lines between them. Who is this first box? Huh? Input unit or input device. Right? Who is this middle box? Speaker? This is called CPU. Am I right or not? CPU, central processing unit. Very good. This is called output device. Guys in online, do you know this? Respond. Do you know this, guys? This is called what? It has a name, very good name, one big diagram, and to get very good marks, we use some different colors. Okay, this box in one color, this is with red color, this is the blue pen, green pen, like that we drawn. Right? We don't know, but we drawn. We have to do it, we have to know it now. Am I right or not? That's what our education system, right? Okay. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. The people used to teach in LKG. Am I right or not? In LKG. Where this guy will get the English grammar? Sentences are there in LKG. Grammar is in 6th class. Am I right or not? So finally, this guy, that's the reason why the people who studied in English medium cannot speak in English well. Right? The problem is like that. The people who studied in English medium, they can't speak in English well. Reason is because of this only. Sentences are in LKG, grammar is in 6th class. This guy don't know about grammar there. And he already formed his own grammar. When it comes to 6th class, what happened? That grammar is a different grammar. He can't able to form the statements with that grammar. So finally, what happened now? He can't speak in English. We can easily identify if anybody is not speaking very well in English, means he is from English medium. Okay, nice. Okay, any for funny, but okay, let's move on. Guys in online, try to understand now. Again, do you know? This is containing 3 berths. There is an upper berth. There is a middle berth. There is a lower berth in, like, train ticket. Okay, do you know in CPU? Okay, do you know there is one unit name? This is called one unit. Huh? 3 units are there na inside this again CPU. What are they?
Control unit.
Memory unit.
Control unit.
Now you have to understand why statements are 5 types only. Memory unit, arithmetic and logic unit. You are writing na ALU. CU means what? Control unit. You have a diagram like this, now. Tell me how many types of statements are there? 5 types.
Right. 5 types. 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 5 ty
Now, do you know why only 5 types of statements are there in any language?
Yes.
You got my point? How many types of statements are there? 5 types. How many? Why 5 types of statements only? What are the names I told? What is that? Memory statement. Memory statement will be processed by memory unit. Who will process that memory statement? Memory unit. Who will process arithmetic and logic statement? ALU. Who will process the control statement? CU. Input statement, input device. Output statement, output device. How many types now? 5 types. Do you have any 6th type of statement in any language? No. Because this is the block diagram of computer. It doesn't matter whether you are working with laptop or PC or tab or mobile, whatever it is. The complete block diagram is this one only, na? From day 1 to today, block diagram is this one only, right? Then tell me how many types of statements are there? 5 types. In Java or any language? Any language. If you learn programming like this, then you will not fear about this language and that language. If you start directly writing one for loop program, for example, I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to repeat means our mind always will turn there only. You won't get anything. Okay? Right. So tell me totally finally, how many types of statements are there? 5 types only. Okay, very good. How many types of keywords are, sorry, how many types of tokens are there? 5. Now, what is the first one? Keywords. The next one. So today we will discuss what are keywords and what are identifiers. Now I am talking about Java. Because keywords from one language, other language may differ, na? When you come to Java, Java has 50 keywords. Okay, Java has 50 keywords. We can add 3 from version to version. Yeah, we don't use them, the remaining 3. So we can say 50 keywords. Okay, right? Other language may contain 40 keywords maybe. Other language may contain 80 keywords maybe. Right? Now you understand about what is really keyword. What is really keyword? Keyword means what? That's what we are discussing. Keyword, and next one what I'm going to talk today, identifiers. If you know keyword and identifier, at least we can write initially 1 or 2 programs. Then by learning, literal means it's a value, no need to discuss. By learning operators, we can add more programs. Got my point? Right. Coming to keyword. What is keyword? Do you have any? Yeah, correct. What is keyword? Keyword is nothing but what? Predefined word. Predefined word is called what word? Keyword. What do you mean by predefined word? I told yesterday, when do you call it as a word first of all? Word is nothing. What is word?
A character with something meaning.
I told yesterday only collection of characters or group of characters cannot be called as a word. It should have a meaning. Every word should have a meaning, right? Okay. Am, was, this, that, these are all words only, na? But they have meaning or not? Yesterday I written something like K, Q, P, 2, 9, something I written. Is it a word? No. Right. What is keyword then? Keywords are nothing but what? Keywords means they are the reserved words whose meaning is already defined by the programming language. Whose meaning is defined by the program. See, for is a keyword. If is a keyword. Who defined the meaning of them? If means for condition. For means for loop. Who already defined the meaning for those words? By our programming language. They are called what? Keywords. Tell me what is keyword now? A keyword is nothing but It is a reserved word which is given by the programming language which already defined a meaning for that word. They are called keywords, which means we cannot use our own meaning for them. You are getting my point or not? They are called keywords. Right. For example, break is a keyword given. Break, continue. Get my point? Break and continue. For example, what are these two? Keywords, which means they are already defined by the programming language. They have meaning already. Break means break the loop. Continue means continue the loop, for example. Get me what or not? So what do you mean by keyword then? What do you mean by keyword then? What are keywords now? It is reserved already. We should not define our own meaning. It is a reserved word. It is a reserved word given by the programming language. And it has a predefined meaning. If it doesn't contain meaning, it is not called a word, right? Am I right or not? Yes. Okay, when coming to Java, in Java, we have approximately 53 keywords are given. Guys in online, okay, are you getting my point? Say yes or no. Guys, online guys, have understood me? Yeah, you can type yes or N, otherwise you can speak out. Everyone, guys, everyone has to respond. Make it fast. Okay, guys. Okay, done. Okay, for example, I'm not adding all, but for example, okay, for example, there are many. Okay, approximately 53 keywords are there out of actually 50. The remaining 3 we don't use actually. People say 50 keywords. You can add 53 keywords, doesn't matter, whatever it is number, right? Okay, for example, okay, we'll start with if, for, while, switch, okay, case, break, okay, okay, continue, class, interface, okay, abstract, volatile, blah blah blah. I don't want, right? That's simple. Some examples I give. What are all these? Like that, around 53. What are all these? Keywords. Okay, keywords. So we have to use them directly. They have already meaning. We have to understand the meaning of them, but we should not define our own meaning for them. They are called what words now? Keywords. Or the second one? Identifiers. I told sorry. Keywords, not user-defined words. They are predefined words. Identifiers, user-defined words. Means who is going to define now? User, programmer. Why programmer is going to define a word in a programming language? Yes. Why? You got my point. What I'm saying is why a programmer has to define a word in the programming language? Because when I'm writing programs, understand, when I'm writing programs, I have to create variables. I'll tell you why we are creating variables. Variables is a separate category. I have to create methods. I have to create classes. Because if you want to write a small Java program like you did already, welcome to Ashok IT, something like that. Right. Already use a keyword called class. and use a word called class name. Class name is a keyword, user-defined word. User-defined word. Class is keyword. But what about the name? Class name is there. Now that name is given by user. User-defined word. Means why should I define my own words for variables? I should give a name to the variable, to the method, to the class, to the interface, to the package. These things we are going to learn, right? You have to give some name, na? Right. Those are called keywords, identifiers. Identifiers. So what is an identifier? Yeah. Interface name. Exactly. Exactly. So simple answer is what now? Simply what I'm saying now. Identifiers are nothing but the names given to the variables, methods, classes, interfaces, packages, blah, blah, blah. They are predefined. They are predefined words or user-defined words? User-defined words. I'm going to give my own name, right? They are called what now? Identifiers. Identifiers are nothing but user-defined words. They are the names given to variables, methods, classes. Tell me. They are the names given to variables, methods, classes, interfaces, packages, etc. So let me type this same statement. Yeah, guys in online, thank you. The same thing I'm writing here. Listen to me, guys. Identifiers. Tell me what are identifiers now? These are, guys, what? These are the names given to variables, methods, classes, interfaces. You'll understand what is class, interface, blah, blah, blah in further classes, not immediately now, but at least you can say interfaces, packages, and so on. Okay. Identifiers are what, guys? Identifiers are user-defined words. Okay, right. But see, I am defining my own word. But who should understand my word? You are getting my point or not? I am defining my word. Who should understand it? No, programmer only giving na.
Machine.
Exactly. Who should understand my word now? Translator. Why? Translator is a guy who can translate my program into that binary language which can be understood by the machine. So who should understand my word? My word should be understandable to translator. So translator has to understand my word so that it will translate my word into binary language. Is it clear now? Right. In order to make it understandable for the translator, we need to follow some rules. What do we need to follow? Rules. Why we need to follow the rules? To make our user-defined words understandable to the translator. What we need to follow? Rules. We have to follow rules. Those rules, we are calling it as rules to define identifiers. What we call them? Rules to define identifiers. I'll tell you what are the rules to define identifiers. Get my point? Listen. Okay, first rule. Once again, I repeat. Okay. To make our identifier understandable, to make, guys, our identifiers understandable to the translators. To make our identifiers understandable to the translators, we need to follow. Tell me. We need to follow the rules. Now, guys, did you get my point? Guys, did you get my point? Okay. Who should understand my words? Translator. Then only translator can convert them into binary language. Right. Rule number one. Rule number one. Guys in online, try to understand me. Rule number one. Rule number one. Don't use a keyword. Don't use a keyword as your identifier. Why? Already that keyword has a predefined meaning and a translator knows it, right? If again you are also writing your name also with the same name, then translator will confuse. So don't use what? Keyword as your identifier. So what's the first rule or the rule number one? Don't use keyword as your identifier. Rule number two. Rule number two. Okay. Your identifier must contain only alphabets, digits, underscore, and a dollar sign. Able to get my point? Once again, I repeat my point. Tell me your identifier can contain alphabets, digits, underscore, and dollar sign. Dollar only. Is everybody getting my point? But your identifier should not contain any other special characters like exclamation, hash, question mark, slash. These are not allowed. So what is the second rule? What is the second rule to form the identifier now? An identifier can contain, I'm talking about, can contain what? Alphabets, digits,
underscore,
dollar, or underscore. That's it. See here, guys. Identifier can have alphabets. Alphabets means both in lowercase and uppercase, okay? Alphabets. I'm talking about lower and upper. Don't use the word small, capital. Small word, capital word, don't use these kind of words, okay? Lowercase or uppercase, that's it. Identifier can have alphabets, lower and upper, digits, 0 to 9, underscore, guys, underscore, or dollar, or which sign, guys? Dollar. Okay, right. This is a second point to understand. The second rule. Third rule. Okay, first of all, Java. 1 minute. One minute, guys. Online, guys. 1 minute. Done. Yeah, guys. Tell me, Java is a case-sensitive programming language or case-insensitive programming language? Sorry? Case-sensitive. What do you mean by case sensitive? Predefined is keyword, na? Case sensitive means what? Case sensitive means uppercase letter and lowercase letter both are not equal. That is called case sensitive. Case insensitive means both are equal. Java is case sensitive or case insensitive? Case sensitive programming language. Right. I'll tell you features of Java next. I think it is not covered in your first 2-3 classes. I think so. Okay, that's okay. Case sensitive means uppercase letter and lowercase letter both are not equal. Remember, identifier also same thing. Identifiers are case sensitive, which is nothing but what? Uppercase letter and lowercase letter both are not equal. That's called case sensitive. Can you tell me any language which is case insensitive?
SQL.
Guys in online, what I'm asking you, I think you are getting my point, right? You can type in chat box. Your response is important for me
SQL.
because you are not in front of me, right?
SQL.
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Can you tell me case insensitive programming, not programming, case insensitive language, any insensitive language? HTML. HTML is case insensitive. SQL. Sometimes, you type select star from EMP in capital letters. You'll get the response. Sometimes you write select star from EMP in lowercase. Still you are getting output. Because SQL is case insensitive. But what about Java? Case sensitive. Interface keyword is there. If you type I capital letter or class capital letter, it will throw error. Compile time error. Am I right or not? It is case sensitive. What about identifier? Case sensitive. Got my point? So what's the third point? Identifiers are case sensitive. Fourth point. Understand everybody. Fourth point. Identifier can start. You can start the identifier with an alphabet. Or you can start with underscore. Or you can start with underscore. Or even you can start with dollar. But you cannot start with digit. We call digit, not a number, it's a digit. So identifier can start with what? Alphabet, underscore, dollar, but cannot be digit. Means what? Simply identifier should not start with a digit. Identifiers should not start with a digit. Okay. Any other rule? Any other rule that we can apply for identifier? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 rules I told. Okay, 4 rules I told, right? Identifiers should not start with a digit. Right. Can I use white space in between the identifier? If I use a white space, it becomes 2 words now. White space is allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. White space is also one character. It's a special character. Got my point? White space is a special character, like at the rate, like hash, like exclamation. Can I use white space? No. Next. How many characters can be there in an identifier? Means what is the length? Class name you are typing now. Class name I am typing. All the keys I am using from keyboard. All the keys I'm using, 26 letters I'm using. Can I type class name with 26 letters? Guys in online, are you getting my point? Can I use 26 letters? Can I use 32 letters? Can I use 56 letters? Can I use that? A class name with 56 letters. Yes. Means what? Identifier does not have any restriction. You don't have any length restriction. It can contain, it can have any number of characters, no limit. Ideally, it is good to have short, sweet, and meaningful. Get my point on it? Every identifier should be meaningful, but it should not be very long. Okay, you can create, but ideally it is not good. Okay, right. So what are the 4 rules that forms our identifier rules? First one, don't use keyword. Second one, it can have alphabets, both uppercase and lowercase. Next, digits. Next, underscore or dollar sign. Identifiers are case sensitive. Next one, should not start with a digit. Okay, right. Let me form some examples. Some examples. You have to tell me whether it's valid or invalid. Okay. I'm writing something called my variable. Tell me this identifier is valid or invalid? Why it is invalid? My variable. What is there in between? Space. Space is allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Not allowed means valid or invalid? Invalid. Sure. Observe here. Sorry. Underscore. Dollar. My variable. Tell me.
Invalid.
Apply these rules and tell me whether it's valid or invalid, guys, in online. Is it valid or invalid, guys? Online, guys, please tell me. Yes. Very good. Yes, valid. Come on, guys. Tell me now. Let me write. Okay, let me write something like, yeah, observe it. My variable. Guys, tell me, is it valid or invalid?
Invalid.
Invalid. Why?
Exclamation.
Exclamation allowed or not allowed? Okay, my, observe it, my dollar variable. Tell me, is it valid or invalid? Valid. Why?
Valid.
Dollar.
Dollar is allowed. Dollar is allowed. It's allowed symbol. Allowed character. My underscore variable. It is also valid. Because underscore is also allowed. Dollar is allowed. Underscore is allowed. You're getting my point or not, right? Is everybody getting my point, right? Yes. For example, I'm writing. Okay. 9 hotel.
Invalid.
Is it valid or invalid? Invalid. Because starts with a. Okay, it should not start with a digit now. Right. So 9 hotel is invalid. For example, I'm writing hotel underscore 9. Valid. I'm writing hotel 9. Like this. Invalid. Because hash is not allowed now. Yes, it is called what now? Invalid. It's not valid, it's invalid. Okay. Identifiers are nothing but predefined words or user-defined words. User-defined words. If you follow these rules and create identifiers, who will understand them? Translator can understand. It will translate them into binary language. Otherwise, it won't do. It'll give you simply error, syntax error, or say compile time error. Anything, something comes out. Got my point, right? Right. You got the meaning of identifier. Okay, nice. Because to write the programs, first of all, we should know about how to create Identifiers. Class name is an identifier. Class name is what? Identifier. Suppose I'm writing a class like this now. Observe here, guys. Okay. Suppose in my Java program, class, let's say second example. Class second example. I wanted a class like this now. Tell me, is it a valid class? What is class here? First one? Keyword. What is this one? Identifier. Identifier is nothing but name given to, I told many, name given to variables, methods, classes, interfaces, package. These are all called dash. Identifiers only, na? It is a name given to class, na? It is called what? Identifier. Tell me, is it following the rules? Yes. Can I write second space example? No. Why? Space is not allowed in identifier, so it is invalid. Can I write second dollar example? Valid. Can I write second two example? Valid or not? Valid. Can I write 2 second example? 2 example? No, invalid. Invalid. Can I write example 2? Valid. So how do you know whether can I write the class name like this or not? Can I write variable name like this or not? Can I write method name like this or not? How do you know about all these things? Based on the identifier rules. Based on the, all right. I want to write class switch.
Invalid.
Can I write a class switch like this?
No, sir.
This is valid. It's correct. Okay. But Java is case sensitive. I started yes with cap letter. Probably it may look like a small letter for you. Yeah. Got my point or not? Yes. I started with the switch, yes, capital. Right. Okay. I'm talking about switch now, not string, right? Very good. Point is switch, yes, capital letter. Okay. I told already Java is case sensitive. Switch is a keyword. I agree. But switch is a keyword with lower letter, yes, lowercase letter. But I'm writing my class with. Is it valid or not? Well, yes, you can do it. Okay, right. That's the reason why I'm telling you identifiers are case sensitive. Right. Identifier should follow this rule. Should not start with this. These are the rules. If you follow, you can know about how to write the class name, variable name, method name, and anything else. You're all getting my point, right? Okay, right. Very good. Next. Let us find out what is the structure of a Java program. Let us find out what is the structure of a Java program. So whenever you're writing any Java program, the first statement in any Java program, okay? The first statement in a Java program should be package statement. What statement? Package. But we are at the beginner. So far only one program, like that too some welcome program we written or not written, secondary. As of now, we don't know much programming, right? We know only just, we're just discussing about program. These are called tokens. These are called sentences. And these are called identifiers. We are slowly moving into Java part. Okay, slowly we are moving into the Java part. We'll understand about, okay, what is the Java compiler, JVM, the components of JVM. We'll enter into them slowly later. But presently discussing about structure of a Java program. What is the first statement in a Java program is package statement. Here you just only need to understand as a structure and nothing to explain here. But the first statement, package. How many package statements can be there in a Java program means? Maximum one. Maximum one. Minimum zero. Minimum zero. Minimum zero. Maximum one. Okay. For the first statement, package statement. Second, import statements. Okay, I will write some in a tricky way like this. What do you mean? Your Java program may contain 0 import statements, 1 import statement, more than 1 import statement. But what about package statement? Maximum 1, minimum 0. You cannot write more than 1 package statement, but you can write more than 1 import statements. Import statements can be 0 or multiple. Package statements can be 0 or 1. Once you write import statements, then class will start, followed by class name. Start the curly brace. Curly brace represents, curly braces represent.
Sir, what is package
Block.
statement and import
tell you.
statement, sir?
I'll tell you. I'll come because in a single day you cannot learn all package, import, and everything. It'll take time. I'll come to that point. Don't worry. I'll come to that point. Look at this. Okay, this is class. Now thing is, inside the class, what we can define are called variables. Okay, variables. Second, what we can define are called methods. Inside a class, what we can define? Variables we can define, methods we can define. Later on we'll discuss inside the class, again you can define a class. But I cannot say it in the second class only. Yesterday I started to you, right? I can't directly say today. Today only if I say inside the class, you can write a class. Inside the class, you can write interface inside a class. So many things you have to learn in Java, especially in core Java. It's a very tricky subject, very important actually. Business logics are implemented through core Java only. Business logics are implemented in core Java. Right, okay. So it's a very important subject you have to learn. Got my point? Right. So tell me, class. Inside the class, what we can create? Variables. Inside the class, what we can define? Methods. Everybody, online guys, try to understand me, right? Inside the class, we can define variables and methods. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Again, you may ask, can I write only one class? Can I write only one class? Can we write multiple classes? Yes, we can write. But as a beginner to write the second program, only one program we completed, maybe. The second program to write a first, second, third programs, you don't require multiple classes. How many classes are enough? One class. So our structure is now having only one class. Without a class, you cannot write a program. Actually, we can write. Actual answer is yes, we can write without a class. But actual answer, I will tell you, maybe around after 1 month. Maybe after 1 month, I'll tell you. But currently today, what I will tell? Without a class, we cannot write a Java program for today. Okay. Without a class, we can't write a Java program. So minimum how many classes are required? one class required. At least to write public static void main, that is the entry point for executing the Java programs. Am I right or not? What is the statement? Public static void main. That's the entry point. From there, the program execution will begin in Java. At least to write that main, one class is required. Am I right or not? Means minimum how many classes are required? One class is required. Got my point? How many classes required? One class is required. At least one class is required. Got my point? Right. Very good. Now coming to the point. Everybody try to understand now. Coming to the point. You got structure. Tell me. Okay. In a program, means in a Java program. In a program, tell me maximum how many package statements can be there? One. Minimum? Zero. Okay. In a Java
Zero.
program, yeah. Minimum or min 0 and max 1 package statements can exist. Do you guys got clarity? Yes or no? In a Java program, min 0 and max 1 package statements can exist. What about import? Tell me. In a Java
Minimum
program,
0, maximum okay.
min 0 and
Maximum many.
n, I'm saying simply. N is a number we represent. Na? Max n, which statements? Import statements can exist. Next point, guys. Tell me in a Java program, min 1 and max n classes can exist. Tell me minimum how many classes required? One class required minimum. Minimum one class. Maximum n number of classes. Later on, when we are writing some programs like parent class, child class of child class. When we are writing programs like that, how many classes we are going to write in one program? Parent class, child class of child class. Means 3 classes we are writing. Means one Java program can contain only one class or can contain multiple classes also? Can contain what? Multiple classes also. Do you agree with me, right? Minimum how many classes required? One class is required. At least to write public static void main. Let's say, for example. Got the clarity now? Right. Now, I just want to give you some more points discussion. Guys, everybody. Somebody asked about, sir, what is package statement? I'm not understanding about it. So, okay. So listen clearly, carefully. Package statement is easy to understand. I'll tell you. General example I'll take up. Guys. Okay, let's say, for example, I have ordered. Understand clearly. I have ordered, say, one non-veg biryani. You're all non-veg eaters, huh? Non-veg biryani lovers, Hyderabad biryani lovers, huh? Veg or non-veg? Non-veg? Okay. Okay. Non-vegetarian, obviously. Every non-vegetarian is a vegetarian only, na? Excellent. Online guess, yeah. Yeah. Good, very good. Nice. Thank you. Okay. You ordered one non-veg biryani and also ordered veg biryani. You are getting that from that hotel when you're taking it as a parcel. Okay. All these non-veg related items will be kept in one handbag, one cover. Veg related items into one cover. Generally, hotels will do like that. Sir, in my nearby hotel, they will mix everything and give it to me. So that's a general case, leave it. You are getting one package. This is one package, one packet. This is another package, another packet. Okay, right? What this packet contains? This packet contains all non-veg related items, right? This packet contains all is nothing but this is one category. This is one another category. But actually both I have ordered in one order only. I gave only one order to hotel. So the restaurant I gave one order. In that one order, I ordered non-veg items and veg items. Similarly, when you take program, one program only, or one project only, better word, one project only. That one project contains multiple packages. One project contains what? Multiple packages. See, for example, just for example, let us take e-commerce application. Let us take e-commerce application, or let us take, for example, banking application. Banking application you take better. Okay, banking application you take. In the banking application, you have net banking. You have net banking. Yes. And next you have mobile banking. Mobile banking. Next, any other banking you have? Say online banking. Example. Tell me in one banking application, mobile banking, net banking, online banking, what are these three? You can make them as three different packets, three different packages. In mobile banking packet, there are some classes you created. Because to develop the mobile banking application or mobile banking module, what is required? Multiple classes required. In a net banking, multiple classes required. In online banking, now tell me, these are all classes belongs to, the first group of classes belongs to mobile banking package. The second group of classes belongs to online banking. The third one belongs to net banking. You got my point now? Means what generally packages are categories. Packages are categories in a project. Under one category, multiple classes can be there. This group of classes comes under one package. This group of classes comes under another package. You're getting my point, right? Like that, whenever we are writing applications in Java, we are going to divide our classes into multiple packages. How to tell this class belongs to this package? This is belongs to X package. This is belongs to Y package. This is belongs to Z package. How to tell? By writing that statement. Which statement? Package statement. So what I mean, for today to understand package, how do you understand package? Package is one category. What is that? One category, one group, one category. One category is one package. Other categories, another package. But how to tell this class belongs to this category? By writing statement. Which statement? Package statement. Do you got my point now? Right, very good. So you will come to know package import in detail later. But today somebody asked that package statement. Package means you feel like one category as of now. Of course, in future next you'll understand more. But as of now, you can understand that it is just like a one category. Okay, right? How many package statements can be there in a Java program? Minimum 0, maximum 1. Import min 0, max n. What about classes? Minimum 1, maximum n. What I'm writing here as a note, without a class, we can't write a Java program. We can't write a Java program. Okay, right? Okay. I can understand. Question is, where should I write a Java program? I'll conclude the session.
Sir, also explain import statement.
I'll explain import, okay, because as in a single day you can't understand. For package set, I tried a lot to explain actually. Okay, I'll explain, don't worry. As the sessions are going on, I'll understand automatical import. Java API, I'll explain at that time, you'll understand import, okay? Right. Understand clearly. Okay, where should I write a program? Where should I write a Java program? Don't tell me answer in computer. I know in computer only we write programs. Don't say answer in computer will write program.
Notepad.
Where should I write a Java program? Yeah.
Visual Studio.
Okay.
Notepad and IDs.
Exactly. Correct answer. Answer. One is you can use text editors. What are they? Second, you can use IDEs. IDE stands for?
Integrated development environment.
IDE stands for integrated development
Environment.
Don't use the word environment. It's a wrong. It's pronunciation wrong. First of all, environment. Okay, right? Not
Okay.
environment. It's environment. Okay, why I'm talking about environment? Even Java also given 3 environments. Do you know what are the 3 environments?
Runtime environment.
Java also given 3 environments for the Java developers or programmers in the form of 3 editions. What are they? Java SE.
Java M.
Standard edition, right? Second one.
Enterprise
Java
edition.
EE. Enterprise edition. Next one.
Mobile edition.
Java ME. Micro edition. ME for micro. Micro edition. Standard edition. Enterprise edition. How many environments provided for the developers by Sun Microsystems? I mean, nowadays it's called Oracle Corporation, right? Okay, how many environments provided? 3 environments provided for the Java developers. You got my point? Yes. So the word is environment. Tell me, where should I write Java programs? Answer. Okay. Number 1, text editors. Text editors. Can you tell me what the text editors? Some of the examples of text editors. Guys, Alan, guys, tell me. Yeah, Notepad. Notepad plus plus. Sublime text. Yes, exactly. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Notepad. Notepad plus plus. Next one is what? Sublime text. Second one is what, guys? IDEs. IDEs stands for integrated development environment. Okay, spelling may be environment looking like, but we need to pronounce it as environment. Right? IDEs. What are the IDEs? You know? Okay, Eclipse, VS Code, IntelliJ. These are enough to know, which is called IntelliJ IDEA. Right? These are called what now? IDEs. Okay. Actually, for the time being, I'm not taking up this one, but tomorrow I'll tell you. And we'll start writing programs from tomorrow. Some small programs will start. Tomorrow, I will also talk about the... Is it better to know now or later? Actually, I would like to explain about internal components of JVM, which is actually called as people call JVM architecture or something. The word is there, okay? Right. We will do that later. Okay. Yeah. Guys, online guys, yeah. Please keep in mute. Once your answer is done, you have to keep in yourself mute. Okay. It won't disturb the others. Guys. Okay. STS something. Okay. People said, okay, very good. STS Eclipse looks like same. Tomorrow, we'll compare. If I write the program in text editor, what will happen? If I write the program in an IDE, what will happen? Nobody writes applications or Java code in real time in text editors, everybody will write in IDE. Right? Eclipse or STS or VS Code or IntelliJ, like that. Okay. Mostly people use STS, IntelliJ, VS Code because Eclipse, STS looks the same. Both are equal almost with a small minor changes. I'll tell you. Okay, right? But first you have to understand about what is the difference between writing the program in text editor and writing in IDE. And one program, how many have written the first program of Java? I written many programs. You written, me written. Remaining? You have not written any program in Java so far? No? Right, okay. So first two programs we write in Notepad. In simple Notepad only. Tomorrow two programs we'll write. In that one is a static program and other one is a dynamic program. Okay, I'll tell you tomorrow what is static, dynamic later. First we'll have two programs. We'll start. Once these two programs are completed, then we will enter into IDE. And from then onwards, we always write our programs in IDE only. And we never come out of IDE again in our total course. Get me point or not, right? Because every day you have tried the code in IDE only, not in Notepad. But as a beginner, first we'll have two programs tomorrow. Those two programs we write in IDE. Text editor, Notepad. Then we'll start with IDE. And we'll continue all programs with IDE itself. And tomorrow when writing the program, the first program, static program. The second program, dynamic program. Okay. Dynamic program in the sense, tomorrow I'll explain. Then we'll have two programs tomorrow. Okay. And if you don't know about how to install Java software, that also I'll show if you want. How to install the Java software. If you know already, well and good. If you don't know, it's a matter of 1 minute. In 1 minute, you can download, you can install. It's nothing wrong in that. Okay, right? Then write program. Then we'll see compiler. Java C is a Java compiler. We'll see after writing the program and diagram I'll give. I written one Java file, one class file created. From here, what is going to happen next? We'll discuss one kind of flow diagram. These are all the things I'll cover tomorrow. Okay. Then we will continue with IDE. First two programs without IDE, then we'll start with IDE. So all programs, it's better to practice within IDE. Is it clear to all of you, right? Right? So today what we discussed, once we recap in 2 minutes and we'll continue. We'll go. Make it fast, guys. Even I need to go. Tell me fast. Yeah. Somebody asked in IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. Online, guys. Somebody asked about this. Okay. Done.